Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Sympathy For No Devils, number 4 from AfterShock comic. It's been a fairly interesting comic. I've kind of gone back and forth on it. It's written by Brandon Thomas. Lee Ferguson is the artist. Jose Villarrubia is the colorist. Simon Bowland is the letterer. So the story is it's about like the last human in the world. His name's Winston. Super lucky. Things just kind of go his way. And there's been a murder. There's these giant monsters called Colossals, and one of them's been killed. And Winston gets dragged in with his old police officer, his old partner on the police, to try to solve it. So it's been an interesting comic in that it's had some aspects of like your normal crime noir comic, and then there's just all this kind of mix of magic and fantasy and monsters, and at times it's worked really well, and other times not so much. So it's been, I think, a very interesting read for me. Like I'm not 100% sure how I feel about the comic. This might be one I think just reads better as a trade in like one sitting, the individual issues. But there's a lot going for it. The characters I think are really interesting. The back and forth with the dialogue is really good. The monsters are cool. The world and the setting, like it's all really well done. As far as that, the story itself to me has been a little muddled and kind of all over the place. And I think I might have liked it a little bit more if it was just a straightforward, crime noir story with this weird world. Or something a little bit different. It's just I'm not 100% sold on it. Like it's good, but it's not great. Like to me, it's like a 7.5 out of 10. So worth reading. It's definitely entertaining and all that. It's just there's small tweaks here I probably would have done here and there to change things up. But so this issue they truth comes out about a lot of things. We get better ideas to like who's behind stuff, not necessarily maybe why they're behind it, but the pictures kind of coming together, which is good as the series is starting to wind down and end. But even that, it's like something doesn't feel convincing. Like there's this constant thing of like Winston must die tonight for the end of mankind and the monsters to do better and all that. But I personally have never quite gotten the vibe as to like why that really needs to happen. So hopefully it's explained in the next issue and before the series wraps up. But it's one of those is like the motivations have never quite struck me as far as why folks are doing what they're doing. So it's one of those is like there's interesting aspects, but it kind of like got distracted by some side stories, and I think if it's just stuck to one thing, it would have been a much stronger series. The art is cool. Like I like the page layouts. As I said, the character designs are interesting. It's not totally just squares and rectangles and all that on pages. There's some I think interesting layouts that I think are cool, and then the style and the colors and all that, it all looks I think really really good. So it's one of those I think I'm gonna get my real kind of opinion about the series as a whole when the final issue hits, and that's probably where I'm gonna really judge things. But I'm intrigued. Like I want to see it wrapped up. I want to see how all the pieces of the puzzle come together, the why, all that stuff. But right now I'm still kind of like I'm up in the air as to my overall feeling. It needs to stick the landing. I think that's the best way of putting it. So it's out in comic shops now. You can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. You can put in your zip code, tell the shops near you. Shop, no problem. We do have affiliate links there, so we get a small percentage of that, but really you should go support the comic shops. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with the review copy. We appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into comics, if you're into AfterShock, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, all at Graphic Policy. Keep it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.